Liberia Broadcasting System. You're listening to the Super Morning Show right here on ELBC Radio. My name is Kamara, and I have my first set of guests. Mr. Abdulla Kamara is the CEO of Tamma TV, Tamma Corporation, and Madam Bendu Johnson, the casting and recruitment director of the National Heritage Center Project. Uh, they here. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning and thanks for having us this morning.
Okay. Let's get started. First of all, let's know about the Tama Corporation. What do you do? Any of you can start.
Mhm. Good morning, everybody in Radio Land. We're happy to be here this morning. So, Tamma Corporation is a 100% Liberian-owned company that is involved in a lot of innovative activities and services for our country and for export to the
Mm,
wider world.
mm,
We have a mission to provide relevant information anywhere, anytime. So all of our services are geared towards that.
okay.
One of the main things we do is we are the operator of Tamma TV. I think Tamma TV last year became the most viewed TV station, local TV station in Liberia, according to survey. And we do a lot with local content. We're also the owners, or let's say the company that operates eWally, that's a mobile payment platform. And that's again 100% Liberian. We are actually innovating a lot in that sector, in the
Okay.
financial services sector. We also are operating the widest and the biggest school software in Liberia, and more and more and more. But most importantly, we are the organizers of the National Heritage and Cultural Challenge, the
Okay.
reason why we're here today.
Yeah. So I was just coming to that. First of all, I mean, why the idea of the National Heritage and Culture Challenge? I mean, tell us more about this idea. How did it come into being?
So the National Heritage and Culture Challenge actually came into being because we, particularly, well, personally, but also we at the company, uh, we have realized that our culture is kind of sliding away. It's fading away. The more our youthful population are getting accustomed to foreign dress codes, foreign music, foreign culture because of internet. We hear
Is
and we
that a basis for thinking that
yes, because
our
we hear
culture is
we hearing less and less about our culture
okay?
in radio
But it,
land.
it could be practiced anyway, but not
Yeah,
hearing
yeah,
about it.
yeah. We no well. You gotta, if you don't hear about something, how can you practice it? So even personally, my children are abroad. Some of my children are abroad, some are here. The ones abroad that were born abroad, they love Liberia, but they ask me questions about our culture and our heritage. Even myself have sometimes difficulty in explaining, even though if I know, I usually
Hmm.
have difficulty explaining. So for this reason, we want to bring back Liberia's glory. In the 70s and the 80s, Liberia used to be a center of attraction for uh, African proudness in their culture. I recall people used to travel from far and near to come to Liberia to watch big shows here, the cultural ambassadors, the national culture troupe, Ballet Africain, all those people in those days. So we want to bring back those memories. We want to bring back those good old days. This is why we organize the National Heritage and Culture Challenge, and it's basically it's a like the national county meet, but then not only football. Again, that's something that came and met us here,
Mm.
but about culture. So we compete. The teams will be competing based on various cultural
Okay.
uniqueness of their county, and also the things that bind us. That's one of the objectives.
Okay.
Their culture that across Liberia. From Lofa straight down to Maryland.
Mm.
That there are a lot of things that are similar, but there are also some special things in each county that you don't find in other counties. Those are the things we want to celebrate, elaborate, and also compete on.
Okay, so we'll get more into the cultural challenge issue, but just before I go to Madam Johnson, let's talk approvals. The this idea of organizing the national culture or heritage cultural challenge need the approval of the government or any some relevant stakeholders.
Yes, first of all, this is a private initiative. You don't always wait for government to start things. So you
But you need your support anyway.
yes, of course, and we're getting support. We got some sponsors here, but we also got a sector clearance from the Minister of Information. So for us to get into this, those things are in place. But also we're getting some stakeholders in the counties involved, like we call them the county mobilizers. We got some senators, we got some representatives, we got some county officials, superintendent here and there, mayor here and there. So we got quite a heavy list of heavyweights that are involved in this project, from Edwin Melvin Slow, Fonati Kofa, Jefferson Koji, Steve Zago, former Senator Balut, former Minister Pete Finlay, Charlene Bromskin. I will pick up the list later.
Yeah,
we have quite a list of important people in various counties that are very excited about this. They are counties mobilizers, and they give they're going to be mobilizing their county because this is something to be proud of.
Okay.
And I saw recently the Miss Liberia was also very interesting how people support their counties, and similarly. We're going to do it now on a cultural level,
Okay.
and it's going to be really, really interesting.
Okay, let's come to you, Madam Johnson. You can just speak more to this challenge. How far we, how important it is. What do we hope to see?
Excuse me. Thanks for having me here. Well, I am in charge of casting and recruiting for the people that will be
What is this
in the village.
the casting?
Casting is to get because is as Mr. Kamara said, is a challenge.
Okay.
And among the 15 counties, and each county has a team of 5 people. So that's 75 persons that will be entering the heritage.
From the
Race.
15 counties.
Yes.
Okay.
Because 15 times 5, I believe that's 75.
Yeah,
Is it?
75.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna have different levels of competition. So we have the strong people. So each county has to have a wrestler. We have the beauty queens. We have the talented people. So casting has been interesting. We've had a few auditions to find these people, and some people have been recommended. So we're still open to anybody that wants to join the challenge. Contact us at Tamma TV. We're right there in the SATCOM building in Congo Town, and see how you can fit in to represent your county.
Okay. In the process of, wanting to represent a county, do you need, some sort of approval or agreement from the county administration to say yes, we okay this person to represent a county?
No, but as Mr. Kamara stated, we have mobilizers who are actually like team managers in a way.
Okay.
So if you're on the team and you don't fit in, the mobilizers have been authorized to let us know that this person is not mixing or gelling with the team, then we'll have to see what we can do about that.
Okay. So what do you look for in a representative of a county?
Well, the basic requirement is you have to be over 19 or over. But we're not requiring a certain education level, or we're not requiring you to be able to speak your dialect. I mean, it's
that's
good.
important,
Yeah, it's good if you can speak your dialect, but if you can't, it's not a requirement because
Okay.
it's a show and we're
It's
going to be
more of a
speaking.
performance, right?
Yeah, we're going to be speaking English or our version of English, colloquial mostly. So you don't really have to speak your dialect to represent your county.
Okay. You want to talk more about that, Mr.
Yeah,
Clark?
yeah, because we have had some very talented people, and they came, and then they say, "Oh, but I can't speak my tribe, so I can take part." And this is a misconception because this thing is for everybody to see. how would I appreciate your culture if you only speak your tribe? You know, and I'm from, say, from, in this case, I'm from Lofa, and she's from Maryland. Okay,
I'm from three
three
counties.
counties, and then they're speaking their tribe. So how would I understand what's going on? So the general language that will be spoken is our national language, which is English, that everybody understands. And like she said, we'll do it as flat as possible in terms of colloquial, so everybody else can understand. So it's more about displaying, showing off, and all of that. There will be a lot of interesting competition, like you were saying. So we're looking for the warrior from the warriors, people that can behave and act like warriors. You
That's
show
Mr.
some
Kamara's
strength.
favorite part.
And my favorite, the petit thing, so they will be doing petit. They'll be fighting, wrestling. The beautiful woman, when you see woman from Lover County, straight, what's up. So they got to show their beauty. We'll be having some wedding kind of activities, so you can see the tradition of wedding. They'll be fishing because we are building a whole village to
Okay.
to carry out this project.
Let's talk the date.
So first, there are a few days. Today we came purposely for the country cook, which we'll elaborate on in a minute. But the date, so there's a reality show. All right. So the same way with the county meet is not one day. You do elimination rounds. So all of the 75 people are going in a village in November, on November 13, I believe.
Okay.
And on November 13, they will be there for 5 weeks. So December 17, they will be out. And during those 5 weeks, every week we eliminate 3 counties. So based on the competition, they will be doing on different things, from dancing, from answering questions from the different food. So you from Nimba, maybe you get assignment to cook how you call it, palm butter from Maryland or something like that. Basayama from
That's a Jamaica.
Cape Town.
Okay,
That's
from
another
Cape Town.
country.
So the idea is for these people to prepare themselves and know a little bit about each other culture, but also master their own culture. So they will be displaying on every Saturday during that 5 weeks. We'll have evictions, and the village will build a whole stage, and also for spectators to go there and watch these different activities.
Okay.
And every Saturday we'll send 3 counties home, and that's going to be the interesting part. So people will be voting for their counties, but also we'll have judges to look at the way they are performing these different things.
So you say it's a reality show.
Yeah, it's a real. So they'll be in a village. We have cameras. We have microphones following it 24/7.
And you have the stage set.
Yeah, we have practically everything set, and to do that, so the cameras will be there. We have a creek and all that. They'll go down down to the waterfront, and do things that people do there, waterfront in the villages, for washing clothes or washing this and that. And so it's really a very, very, very big project that we're doing. It's the first of its kind, and the price for it is we raised it to, it was 38,000. We raised it now to $40,000 for the winning county. 20,000 goes to the contestants, the people that will make it happen, and the other 20,000 will do a project in the county that will come out as winner. So it's actually a very, very, very big and exciting project that we are undertaking.
Okay. Let's look at the objective of this.
Yeah.
What does it hope to achieve?
So, what we want, like I said from the start of this interview, is we need to appreciate each other's culture. That's first thing. So county to county, but also our young people, they can rap all the rap song, but you ask them anything about what happens in their village, some of them will even tell you, "Ampa kakataye." Okay, Ampa kakataye. A lot of children. So we need to bring back those things that really stands for Liberia. And by the way, this is not only traditional in the bush. We also have Monserrato, that is a mix. And you have the American Liberians here. They brought some culture with them, so they also Monserrato will be part, and they will be doing the things that they do here in Monserrato. But Nimba, Paso, River G put a big display all the last time with the team. Maryland did very, very well. Senator Balu was there when we were turning the team over to them. They talk about some things that I never heard before. Some very rich history about accounting. So this is what we intend to bring, that people understand the different culture, how people practice certain things, even marriages, even when people marry from one tribe to another, what are the rituals? All those things will be displaying, and people will be understanding. I've been to several marriages, traditional marriages. I see people doing things, but then you don't get a proper explanation. This show should show all of those details. Every week, we'll have the Zoe or elder person will come to the village, and that person will come. We will have a bush. How you call it? They say we shouldn't call it Zoe bush. Huh?
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, like a bush.
yeah, some kind of bush there in the village where the Zoe the elderly person will go, and then they will explain some of the things about the culture, the mistake the team making, so that I give the team a better chance to win. So it is really going to be exciting. That's the objective. On the 27th of this month, we're holding the biggest country cook ever in Liberia. On the 27th. That day, we'll have all 15 counties, all the teams will be preparing their different dishes from their county. And it will be at the ministerial complex. They'll prepare the food and bring it. And
Who is the food?
everybody attendant. There's so you pay your
Okay.
attendance fee. So we got $20. You will taste food from 2 counties, and then you get 3 votes. No, 15, no, 5 votes. Sorry,
Okay.
before I made mistake a little. You got 5 votes, and you can vote for the county.
So
of
the fit, the county's fit is not just being, determined by the judges, but
No.
also the voters.
voting. Yeah,
Yeah.
voting.
So,
yes, you go ahead.
Madam Johnson. So, would there be time for practice sessions or audition, something like that?
Yes, we've had several auditions. The first one we did was in Kanta, and then we went to Kakata and Buchanan, and then we've had a few in Monserrato, and it's ongoing because we're looking for the best of the best. People have to also realize that even though this is teamwork, but it also gives young people or even elderly people in general, talented people, an opportunity to be on TV and to display yourself, even though you're working within a team. But it's like in a reality show, it's an opportunity. It's a great opportunity, and I hope a lot of young people will see it as such. And
Are they chipping
join.
in for the recruitment? Are they chipping in? Are they coming?
Yes, we're almost there. Maybe we're lacking about 5 or 6 persons, but life is such that anything can happen.
Are
So
some-
as many people as we can get is better for us and for them because
Okay.
you know.
Are some counties, completed in terms of their numbers of people to represent them?
Even though Mr. Kamara doesn't want me to say that because he wants us to have enough people, but Lofa County is complete.
Okay.
So it's Grand Cape Mount.
I'm
I don't
from
have to-
Bong.
Oh
Is
yes,
Bong okay?
Bong
yes,
County complete,
Bong
yeah.
County is
Okay.
complete. Yeah.
So we on course, right?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, mobilize.
Y'all mobilize Mama Bees and
Mama
the
Bees, yeah.
and the superintendent, Madam
Okay.
Walker.
Yeah, Esther Walker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, how do you keep these people together until the main day? The D day. How do you continue to work with them?
Yes, we have. Of course, we have the normal chat situation where we disseminate information, but also we've had a lot of activities. He was just talking about the biggest country cook. This is our second. We had a country cook before then, and then just different activities that we have meetings, workshops, training sessions to keep them involved and up to the task.
Yeah, and the mobilizers are also going to take them to the county. I know for sure for Cape Mount is mobilizing heavily in Cape Mount County. They are mobilizers to show the team to the people before they get to to the program. So there will be some preparation activities and also training, specific training. Like I told you, you got to know your culture, you got to know about other people's culture. So they got to go through all those training. Those things will be organized in collaboration with the mobilizers. The same way when you do the county meet, you go on training camp.
Yeah, but the only thing about the county meet, most of the players,
Are
you
already-
see a tapper playing for you know
Yeah.
somewhere
Yeah.
in Bon County or you know.
Yeah.
So are you making sure that the people who represent the counties, I mean, there should be some level of originality.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know.
So
Yes.
it's also very challenging, right?
Mm.
So your man from Nimba and your pa from Robochi. Eh?
Like me, I'm from.
So you
And
can
go to-
decide.
you can decide which county you represent.
How do you know?
Well, no, we ask them. The form is there. There are questions.
Yeah.
Which
I
county?
mean, in terms of documentation,
No, we.
No,
I
we're not
don't.
gonna
No,
get
no,
that
we're
deep.
not. We're not going there.
is it too rigorous?
Well, not as rigorous. We want to believe that people come in truthfulness, and of course, your team. Like for example, we've had a change. Somebody is actually from Lofa, actually from Lofa, but the Lofa team was so competitive. Everybody there speaks the tribe. Everybody is almost fully traditional, and there was.
I mean, these are things that you should be looking
Yeah,
out for.
there was one young man that I'm not sure whether he. Well, I should be very careful. One young man in this team that is very very modern. Even he said he wants to sing song for the group, but he's rapping. Nah, then the group said no.
He looks like from Maserati. Right?
Yeah, so
He is a
well, the
Maserati.
Please,
so I think he fits with the Maserati crew, so he joined the Maserati team. So those are things that internally.
Also,
we
you
try-
can also do that.
Yeah, we can recommend what will be the appropriate team, because at the end of the day, there's money, there's price to be won. The other teams, everybody want to have the best people that understand what they're doing in their team. So we also advise, hey, even though you want to be here, but since you have a link to this county, it's better you go to this county. And so it will increase your chance of actually having impact on your team and also ultimately to win the competition.
I think it would be more appreciative if you have some representatives from counties from the county.
We do. We did recruitment in Nimba. We went to Kanta.
Okay.
We went to
Buchanan.
Buchanan. We went to Bomi, and we went to this place, Kakata.
Okay.
Margibi. So we actually, even Bon County, we stopped there for a few hours. We made announcements, went around with noise making so people can get awareness. We didn't just sit in Monrovia to do this thing. So we actually went throughout. And of course, LBS is our partner. We have to make that clear. LBS is our partner in this project, and we are trying to make this a very, very big project for Liberia. And I think this will bring back a lot of good old memories. And I want to go back on the issue of on the 27th, the Flag Day Contract Code.
Okay.
It's going to be massive at the ministerial complex. All the 15 counties will prepare the different meals from tobagi to palm butter to fufu, domba, basayama, and all the different things will be there. Will prepare perfectly. Come and support your team, because this is a way of raising funds for the teams to prepare themselves. And when you come there, we got $20 tickets. Like I said, you can have 5 votes, but you will eat from 2 different counties and taste the food. $50, you taste food from 3 counties and you have 5 votes. 15 votes. I gotta be very careful. and we'll have $100 ticket and VVIP for $150. Those will be for the mobilizers, media, and for senior people in the county. You come there, you can taste all the food from all the counties, and you have up to 35 votes that you can cast for the team that you want to win on that day. There will be queen contest. There will be a dancing competition. There will be a short show about wrestling, and all of that will be at it. And the best dressed couple that will come to the thing, the best dressed male, female, we have up to $500 of cash prizes that will be won that day. We really want everybody from the county to come and support. This is a good initiative. Let the teams be prepared, so November when they enter the thing, we all can have spectacular show to watch.
So, how traditional are the judges? Because you don't want to have a judge who doesn't know the culture, like some of the participants too.
Yeah.
So, are you taking into consideration, how traditional they are and how you select them to make the right judgment?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it. First, that's a good question. First, we were thinking to get international judges, but
International, they don't
yeah,
know
exactly,
Yeah, yeah,
culture.
but
exactly. So that's why I said first we're thinking along that line, because we're trying to make sure that is
Fair.
fair, fair judging.
Mm,
So how do we do that? Is something that is ongoing,
mm.
but it will be
But
fair.
I think the right place to recruit is the National Traditional Council.
okay, that's a good recommendation.
That's a good
Yeah.
recommendation.
Polito, we Polito, that's the deputy minister at Internal Affairs, has been very useful. She connected us with the traditional people, some of them, to help us advise about how we can organize the event without necessary. I mean, in holding consideration of some of the norms and values of the inferior tradition.
So how many judges are we targeting?
Three.
3 judges?
Yeah.
Will,
We'll have reserve judges, but three.
will they know all of the cultures and traditions of the counties?
You see, we got people with reputable standards in our country, people that have been around a long time, they understand a lot of these things, but also they are experts that will be sharing knowledge the same way how do you call them? The participants will be trained. Similarly, the judges will be well informed before any competition takes place. So when we're doing dancing competitions, like for example, someone was saying drummers and dancers. I didn't know until recently that each county get a little something different in the dance,
Mm-hmm.
and every move means something, and those are things
And
that
the beating of
they're
the
beating.
samba.
They're beating. In fact, some of the guys are saying when they are dancing, they didn't want nobody from any other country to be their drum. It got to be from their country. So all of that is part of the plan that we have to have professional drummers on standby.
Okay.
That when they're doing dance competition, we'll bring those people. They will do the drum for the country. So there are a lot of moving parts that we have to manage, and we will do that to ensure that the show is a big smash and a big success.
Okay, so if you just joined us, you're listening to the Super Morning Show on ELBC Radio. We have as my guest Mr. Abdulla Kamara. He's the CEO of Tamma Corporation, and Madam Bendu Johnson is the head for recruitment and all of that at the for this project, the National Heritage Culture Challenge. Very shortly, we'll be taking calls from you on what do you make of what they're talking about. Uh, Now let's look at cash price. Um, who makes available the money? Where do you get the support?
We are a company. We started this project with the full intent of making it a success. Currently, we've invested over $100,000 already into this project.
Liberian dollar? US.
When I got respect for our currency, but most of the time when I'm talking, it's
Number one, you leave it open, you say dollar,
So 100,000 United States dollar have been spent on the village already, trying to set up the village, trying to prepare these people, the various activities we've been carrying on. So there is a real value to be won. So yes, the company is going to provide a cash prize for the winning team.
Okay. Okay. Madam Josie, you want to add to that?
About the price?
Oh yeah, if you have another information. So first winner, second winner, third winner.
No, winner takes all.
Ah, okay. So you lose.
You lose.
You lose.
No, but we got some other things. Our commitment is to win. We don't want anybody to fight for second place. We want everybody to go for the first prize. Otherwise,
Is there a reason for that?
yes.
Because
Yeah.
I mean,
No, you see, when people competing at a certain point in time, they don't put in much energy if they think already, oh, I finished getting the third place, right? When they calculate all their points, they say, oh yeah, we in the third place, so we'll not,
Yeah, it's
you
like
know, we'll
going to
not take
school
risk.
and fighting for C.
Yeah.
You know.
So you have to go for that number one. It's winner takes all. So until the last day, I want everybody to get their best. However, we know this is going international. It'll be live 24/7 on Tamma TV on Satcom, but also on LBS. Will be carrying some clips. They will be online on our Facebook and YouTube. So internationally, we expect a lot of support. We've been actually seeing people from the diaspora that have been following very, very closely, been asking questions when starting. In fact, some of them wanted to take part in this thing, but we changed the date earlier. So there are a lot of things that made this project very, very interesting.
Would it be an annual thing or?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Every year.
But
we
there's the
intend to do-
pilot.
This is
But
a
you,
pilot
you
project.
just okay.
It's-
You're just giving it a try
Yeah,
and see how it will resonate with the people.
yeah.
We
We know.
really expect it to resonate because, like he said, it's the counted meat for culture. There is nothing else. I can't imagine.
But you
anything
still
else
have to
available.
establish yourself as you still have to create that brand.
Oh yes.
The content me has his.
Yeah.
you know?
Exactly. So this is our first, and we intend for it to be the first of many.
Okay.
Yeah.
The reality show part is where we show off your talent internationally. People will be watching over. You could be picked up. And besides, Tamma TV will also do a series right after this thing, and we'll need actors. So we'll be taking people, regardless whether you are part of the winning team or not. That is on an individual level. People that perform well will be cast in our TV series that will be aired on Tamma TV.
Okay. Okay. So lastly, before we go for the course, what happens next? What do you do with these talents?
Yeah, that's what I said. So, for example, those that will perform exceptionally well, you have two options. People will be scouting, but also ourselves, our company, we're trying to develop a series film, which will depict it will be pure local production. Eddie Watson, Liberia International film star, has committed himself to help to direct such a series. So we will be recruiting from people that will be on the show. So
Okay.
it's a good opportunity and good source of income as well for them later on.
Can I represent my county every year?
Well, no, I don't think that's our intent. I'm saying flat out no, but it's not the intent. The intent is to give other people the chance to demonstrate what they're able to do.
Okay.
So you got Big Brother Niger. They don't bring the same person over and over.
Okay.
So for that, we'll need fresh new people every year. We just hope that this year delivery is so good that next year people will start asking us way in advance to be part of it.
Okay. So you can call us on 0880514 080514096 if you want to be a part of the program, or call us on 0770581886. We have Mr. Abdulla Kamara. He's the CEO of Tamma Corporation. Madam Bendu Johnson is also here. They're here to talk about the National Heritage and Cultural Challenge. Let's hear from this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's the name?
I'm Samuel Dennis Korea calling from Oro.
Let's hear you.
Actually, the NACC is encouraging but needing a little bit improvement on issue like the trap. Because you can be talking about culturality and you are taking away the trap out of it. How you identify if I'm a bad or for a loma policy or if I'm
So you want at least people to be speaking their trap, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you're visiting or showing your trap, or if you're telling your trap, explaining about culture your trap.
Okay. Hope they consider.
And also looking at the drum issue, like Mr. Kamara talked about the drum issue where the organizer going to be providing a drum. I think he should do it necessary that the team will be coming with a bit more. Good morning.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's hear from this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Kamara. This is Ishmael Isaac James. Friends call me MRU, and I call you from Foya, local county, Liberia.
Let's hear you.
Thank you so much. I've been listening to our studio guest this morning. I'm very much happy for what he has been explaining. Actually, what they are doing, it is very much in place because if you look at it, the culture is going away from us, and actually, it cannot be fine for us and even for our unborn children. But the only thing I want to see, he said he's going to call 3 persons who are going to be the judges for this kind of program. And to me, it will not be so fair to call only 3 judges. To me, I look at it, it should be 15 judges. It should be 15 judges. We have 15 counties. In all of these counties, we have different tribes. If you take a Bassaman to be the judge for this program, Kissime go to appear there. When the Kissime present, does the Bassaman know the Kissi culture and what have you? So I want to recommend to have all of the tribes in this country representing one person from one tribe so that they can be as judges over there, so the thing can be free and fair. So thank you so much. This is my observation. God bless you.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's take more calls on 0880-514-096, 07705-81886. We can take a few more calls and go back to our guest right here on the Super Morning Show on 0880-514-096, 0880-514-096, 07705-81886. Let's hear from this person. I'll come to you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
What's your name? Where you called from?
Well, I'm Samson Sabachino, calling from Foya.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let's appreciate the effort being made by the group there to bring such an event. I think such an event can bring the knowing of our true identity. Because Liberia is a country confused of real cultural identity. Up to now, we can understand the real cultural dress code of Liberia. So I pray and I foresee that in such engagement, at the end of the day, we might get the cultural identities of Liberia.
Okay.
Because those who visit the other countries, if you go Ghana, you see Ghana have that cultural identity that they can show that this is Ghana and this person represents Ghana. For Liberia, sometimes we are really African, and sometimes we different cultures and bring. So through those activities, I think we can be able to identify that.
Okay.
And I also like to add to Wawa MRU, the guy who just called. Actually, having only 3 judges is a problem because the people might not know all the culture, and it's also by if you bring different nationalities to be judges, they might not know the Liberian culture. So let's look at that and stay well before the time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's hear from this person. Lastly, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. What's your name?
My name is Ernest. I call you from Lomita this morning.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, let me say good morning to the girls in the studio. I'm very glad this morning to hear this kind of discussion on the radio. This is what I've been looking forward to in Liberia. To be frank, this political activity in Liberia has divided us a lot. So we need an event that will unite us. And this is a great idea. Yeah, I want to recommend to the organizer that doing the event, they should also create space for artists, cultural artists from the different countries to exhibit their products. Yeah, that will also be unique as well. We have cultural artists around here. They are producing things that people don't know, the world don't know. So wanting to create that space so that the cultural artists can display their products.
Okay. Thank you so much. You listen to the concerns. You can just respond to them.
Yeah. So They're very interesting. Thank you very much. I appreciate really the feedback that we just got. Valuable. Specifically with respect to the judges issue, we'll look into that
Yes.
from our side and look for a situation that will make the thing transparent and fair. Because at the end of the day, you want after the event, everybody should feel that it was done well. So that's something we'll look at. Regarding the speaking of a tribe, we didn't say you can speak your tribe. We're saying the
It's
for
not
the-
a requirement.
Yeah, it's not a requirement.
To be qualified.
Thank you. So
Okay.
because that's very very.
But if you want to speak your tribe in your performance, that's an added advantage, right?
Yeah, well, like judges will be there. So
Okay.
even if you have 15 judges, the other judges from the other county have to understand what you're doing, so they can give you a score. So if
I'm saying in the event where all of the counties perform in one county there, everybody representing the county speaks the tribe.
that's why I say it's no
They can
problem.
qualify you.
No, yeah, no. If all the y'all speak, if you speak all the tribe or speak only your tribe, it's not a problem for us. It's not a requirement, but for the purpose of communicating what you're doing
Okay.
to the viewers, because this is not only going to be in hidden, it's going to be for the general public to see.
Okay.
So we want everybody to understand what you're doing. So even if you speak your tribe and then later on translate it, it's also good. So that's it.
Okay, should that be considered as your parting comments? Or
Well, no, my parting comment, I want to go back to the 27. The 27 is going to be grand. That's one of the activities we're doing to prepare everybody. So come and support your county. You can vote for your county on that day for the country cook. That is their meal to see that they get good score, because the higher the score, the more money they get to do their preparation for the event. And the tickets will be available on eWally and also with selected agents which will be announced soon on here on your station, but also on other stations with jingles. So I hope to see everybody come dressed in your traditional clothes. We say African clothes, traditional clothes from your country, because we're looking at typical Liberian clothing, and the person or the couple with the beautiful clothing will receive some cash prize up to $500 will be given away that day for the various dress codes.
Okay. Lastly, let's hear you.
Yes. To the concern of the last caller about traditional cultural dances, etc. We have a lot of cultural artists that will be involved in this challenge edition and are part of the program. So he should look forward to seeing a lot of dancing and etc.
Okay. Well, she's Madam Bendu Johnson and Mr. Abdulla Kamara from Tamma Corporation, talking about the National Heritage and Culture Challenge. Well, this is how we end this interview. My name is Vafle Kamara. I'm coming up very shortly. I will be ushering my next guests on the Super Morning Show on ELB.